Hello, hello, hello! I'm Cheesy Overlord 27, and today I'm going to be doing another background story. So if you have not seen my last background story, it was about O from Home, and I forgot to do a disclaimer. I'm sorry about that. Just before I begin, subscribe to the icon. You guys know what that means, and let me do a disclaimer real quick. Just for reference, I have only watched movies and talked to a friend of mine that has read the Harry Potter series, and that should give you a little bit of a clue who I'm talking about and the name of this video. Just a quick disclaimer. Just off of my opinion and some assumptions I have made from the movies, I'm just letting you know. This is like I know there's gonna be a few comments if there are Harry Potter fans of like it's not true. Yeah. And I know some of this is not true. Just it's just theorizing. Okay, just let you know. Okay, so today's person is going to be Hagrid. The reason I picked Hagrid was because I noticed his background story is not real solid. Like everyone else has their solid background stories, yada yada. And also one other thing I forgot to mention, I will have another movie TV show suggestions video and see how you guys like that one. And I will also be getting rid of my other Fortnite video I uploaded yesterday. So just so you know, I will be getting rid of that since clearly you guys are not liking my Fortnite videos anymore. So I will try my best not to do any more Fortnite, maybe some Roblox stuff from time to time, maybe a few weird game reactions. And I've also discovered editing now, so I will try to do that a little more often. And now let me start talking. So, Hagrid is you if you have not seen the Harry Potter series, he's a very big man, big beard, and and I will explain sort of his background. So just from the movies alone, on Hagrid is the groundskeeper and also the teacher for mystical creatures. And Hagrid is banned from using magic most of the time. And that's about it as we know on here. And he also loves creatures. And here's when I come in to fill in the blanks. And also some of these facts are from my friend Jed, who has graciously given me the wisdom of from the books because I will never read them because I'm not a book person. So, as far as I've heard, that Hagrid, when he got banished, his wand was broken. However, Dumbledore insert the tip of the wand into his umbrella, and I can be able to cast magic still. And now here's where I come in to go crazy. So, I have a few theories on Hagrid. And, some are related to the Fantastic Beasts movies, and so on. My first theory on Hagrid is that he is an enigmagian. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing this. The wizards that can be able to turn into animals. Not Montenegro. Sorry. Uh, Miss Monagle, a Sirius Black. You guys know who I'm talking about. The guys that can turn into different creatures. Well, my theory is that he has this gift, and he's now a registered one because he is a special Imago where he can be multiple different ones. And that's why he's so good with other creatures. Because he understands them. He has been them. That's why he gets so close to them and they won't hurt him. It's just a theory. Just go with it. Just thought it'd be fun to do this video. So, that's part of his story. What I also think is he may be a distant relative of Newt Scamander. And yes, I've heard his full name, Rufus Hagrid, I believe, but maybe sometimes the name gets lost down the family line. And yes, I also know that Newt never married, but he also had a brother who could also maybe have the same genes as Newt Scamander, and he could have passed them down from his side of the family. Because he married as well. Oh, and yes, she also died, but still, he could have remarried. We don't know yet. So, as I was saying, Hagrid, it could be a distant relative of Newt Scamander because one other thing that Newt Scamander is also really good with creatures, same as Hagrid. Very remarkably similar when he was making the field guide of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. My also thinking he might have also been a multiple Animagolian, or whatever it is pronounced. I am sorry if I am chopping this up. He could also have had that special gift as well, and he also hid it. Because I'm guessing like some new things are very frowned upon in the wizarding world, such as using dark magic that is not smiled upon, and you have no you if you've ever seen the Fantastic Beasts movies, you know they also frowned upon even remotely being attached with these creatures of these different creatures from them. So they might just not even account for a multiple and Animagania. I'm sorry again if I'm chopping it up. I'm just thinking maybe he could have been a one, and Hagrid is a distant, not a relative, a distant descendant that also shared the same gifts, and also a little bit on what from the second one, the Chamber of Secrets. I have a bit of a little query, a little theory of why Voldemort chose Hagrid, based on what I've already said. It, what I'm guessing is maybe, sorry, maybe a Tom Riddle saw Hagrid use these powers once, only once, and he doesn't show it around in public, but around other creatures. And he had the spider with him, so he might have used it to communicate with him. So possibly Hagrid, so that's why Tom Riddle picked him, and to blame all this on him instead of himself, obviously because he's evil. But maybe the reason he picked him was because he had these powers, very unique powers, which if you have not seen the Crimes Against Grindelwald movie, I'm just letting you know that it's a little bit of a tiny bit of spoiler. I'm not going to talk too much about the movie, but just forewarning. Newt was told to go against Grindelwald. Well, and Grindelwald was because sorry, let me reverse. Dumbledore chose Newt to go against Grindelwald because he couldn't because of this blood stump. Yeah, blood stump I think it was, or blood pin. Huh. And with him, but I'm thinking they were very powerful wizards. Those ones that had multiple Animaniacs. Maybe that's how he's found it. I don't know. So maybe, so just saying, those are very powerful wizards in theory, and maybe Tom Riddle saw as a threat, and as Newt did to Grindelwald. So that's why he got him expelled. And anything else I need to say? Yeah, and also just a possibility about his parents. The possibility is one of them might have been a giant. And yes, you're gonna say, yeah, that's a little obvious because of the height size. And just a remote possibility because one, his brother, Dolp, I think, I can't remember his exact name, but I know he has a brother. Just can't remember his full name. That he is remarkably similar to a troll. However, it's not a troll. It's a big brother. So possibly a giant. So possibly Hagrid is a crossbreed of wizard and giant. And that might also be why it was why Voldemort did not want Hagrid to be around, because as his parents were part giant and part human, or part human wizard. So that's maybe why he got thrown out, because he was different. He had more power than Voldemort. And that's I just thought it would be a fun query you guys might enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.